Yo, what's the deal?
Yeah,
Thanks
what's going
everybody
on?
for coming out. Not now. Hold on for a second. Yo, Shamir T History, watch the backside, watch the Philantes. I thank everybody for pulling up. The people who's gonna catch this live, which is live right now, and the people who's gonna get it in replay. I have a special guest interview with my brother LOF Rambo, you know what I'm saying, out of VA. And we're gonna have a good time sitting down, kicking it with this brother, an artist. You can go ahead and lay that.
All right, what's going on with y'all? It's LOF Rambo. You already know what's going on. The hottest out, and I'm about to let y'all hear some. Young nigga straight from the trenches, he got pain in the system. Got loaded up, scope with the beam, he gon' die if he mess. He only talking to himself cause ain't nobody gon' listen. He ain't got no feelings for no bitch, but he gon' die by the system. He out here moving like a demon, but ask God to be with him. Been all alone from the jump, so he be scared when you with him. He don't know what's right or what's wrong, he making moves off his feelings. They want no heroes growing up, so we looked up to the villain. Can't ask a boy to be a man when he was raised by a woman. Emotions bottled up inside, but it was none from the living. His mama never raised a bitch, so he grew up as a hitter. His daddy locked up in them cells, so he was raised by his nigga. Ain't trust nobody, but that nigga put his trust in his pistol. He riding around straight through the city, ready to blow like a whistle. If you ain't help build up this boat, then nigga, you in that ride. I cut off so many niggas who tried to snake one of mine. I cut off so many niggas, they gave me snake energy. I'm riding around high with the guys, you gotta pay just to see. My uncle did, but I swear his angel be flying with me. Been at the bottom for so long, the top where I wanna be. Come from them trenches where a nigga wasn't made to survive. Suffering from pain from them wars, you can see in my eyes. I'm pouring liquor in the dirt for all my niggas that died, but I'm still feeling for a war for all them nights that I cried. Young nigga straight from the trenches, he got pain in the system. Got loaded up, scope with the beam, he gon' die if he mess. He only talking to himself cause ain't nobody gon' listen. He ain't got no feelings for no bitch, but he gon' die by the system. He out here moving like a demon, but ask God to be with him. Been all alone from the jump, so he be scared when you with him. He don't know what's right or what's wrong, he making moves off his feelings. They want no heroes growing up, so we looked up to the villain. It be so many.
All right, I get the picture. I get the picture. Let's get the business.
Yeah.
Let's get the business. That was the business right there. The people that's in the building and attendance, grown man talk. Thank you, Cat Brian. Thank you, CY. All the love. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to have some family members and some people in here. So we're going to set it off, man. Once again, I know you said it, but that's how I am. I'll just let the people, you know what I'm saying, know who you are.
Alright, so it's good with y'all. LOF Rambo, I'm straight out of Virginia. That's what I'm
Right.
saying, but I still thought the foe for North Carolina, you feel me? But other
Yeah,
than
that's
that,
what.
you feel me? I'm 19 and I'm ready.
Hmm. So I mean, you said it, but so you said VA was splashes in North Carolina. Could you explain to us, like, we're in VA because you, in certain ways, you know, you need to be
Oh yeah, for sure,
particular,
for sure.
but just tell us where
Uh-huh.
you from VA and how it was growing up as a youngster out there.
Alright. So all y'all, I'm from the 757, you feel me? But I'm from Portsmouth out there. Growing up is like, like every other spot as being black, you feel what I'm saying? Poverty, whole bunch of crazy things going on, whole bunch of killings, whole bunch of a lot of stuff. You feel me? So it's like you got to grow up. Either you got to adapt with it, or you gonna get ate. You feel me? So it's like you know, goddamn, growing up is hard. Either a lot of people don't got no dad, a lot of people's on drugs. So it's either you got to go out there and get your own money, or you gonna get ran over. And it's as simple as that.
Okay. Um. So growing up in that, like, do you think that, like, how was the influences on you? So to say, like, when you was in school or whatever, was you like into like sports, doing a normal thing the kids do, or did any of that like stuff that was in front of your eyes like put any type of P West at Capital Manor?
I
How you know
mean,
about that?
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. I say like growing up in school, it was like you know, like the whole dream, either playing sports or making music or like always doing something. A lot of people either went into sports like me. I used to do a little bit of sports here and there, but like I always had a passion for music. And it's like, God dang, if I went in school, like for the time I was in school, I was either outside rapping against people who was older than me, rapping against my friends, doing this, doing that. and just chilling. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of this stuff in Virginia really played a part on me because it's like it showed me a lot at a young age of what to look out for versus what other people really didn't have to worry about. You feel me?
Right. That's what's
So
up.
yeah,
Uh,
I mean, yeah, I say it played a big part.
Um, far as like, so when it gets to the music, I mean, do you play any type of music or was taught or learned yourself how to like deal with any like beats or do anything extra besides the rapping as well? Or someone, oh,
Um,
this is gonna really bang me up.
what you say? What now?
I'm sorry, somebody tried to call. I was just asking, like, far as do you have any extra skills, far as with the music in itself, like any beats, like besides the rapping?
Oh yeah. I feel what you saying. I feel what you saying. I mean, for us right now, it's like rapping is like my main like that's why I'm positioned in. You feel what I'm saying? But as the more
Okay.
as I start learning music for what it is, it's like I'm starting to learn how to mix and master my own stuff. Like a lot of my music, all of my music I drop, that's me. Like I mixed that, I did that. Nobody else did that. The beats, like that's not me yet, but I'm getting into that to where I can do my own beat, I can mix my own stuff, and I can make my own music. So that way I'm able to do everything across the board. So any money that's coming in from any one of those, it'll all come back to me. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. So what we would say was some of your childhood memories, or what would you say inspired you to start messing with the music?
What I say really inspired me. I don't know. Like I ain't never really had like no person like to where I was just like, oh yeah, they making music, so I want to be like them. It was always just like music was always there. You see what I'm saying? Like wherever, like whatever pain I felt or however I felt, music was always there, no matter what. So it was like that was my way of coping. So I say what really inspired me to make music was being able to help other people cope. You feel what I'm saying? To what I got going on and letting the whole world hear it. So people who in my shoes who ain't get help or couldn't get help can listen to my music as some type of way to get help. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. So far, like how it goes far, have you done any shows or anything?
Nah, I haven't done any shows just yet. Like I was supposed to do one a couple weeks ago, but nah, not really. I ain't been doing a whole bunch of shows because I want to make sure I get everything with myself set up first. So when I go and do those shows, it'll be show after show after show after show, and I have a whole bunch of music in my background to stand up for itself when people actually go and listen to me.
Okay. How would you consider your style?
I consider my style. I mean, I don't consider myself as being under like one thing. Like, I don't consider myself as being just a street rapper. You feel what I'm saying? I like to be able to be diverse in my music. So it's like, I don't know. I really don't sit and say like, oh yeah, well, I just got this one style of rap because I can hit any area around the board. But when it come to it, when it come down to it, like whatever, like that trap beat, that trap rap that everybody love, that trap rap that I grew up on, that's like
Hmm,
what I do. That's my best.
okay. So again, like when Rambo started spitting, like where I would say we was just listening to one of the tracks. We got many besides Trap Baby, but I think that's something that's like closest to new. Um, was there any particular thing that was going on with you that sparked that track itself?
Yeah. So like basically, I dropped Trench Baby. I dropped that on my birthday, and so basically, what really inspired that song was just like for me to just sit back and just think out on my life for just everything that went on within my life. You see what I'm saying? And just trying to figure out a way like how can I say it without kind of like getting two people in too much in my business, but getting it to where like they can feel it as if they was in their own shoes or if like they was in my shoes for that time being. So it's like just thinking back on what's going on, what went on, and then I just did what I had to do on the music.
Okay, that's it. I mean, so I would say it's kind of early in your career. Do you have any goals set as far as being an artist?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of goals set. You see what I'm saying? Like it's early, but I plan on being around for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to be out there with my name everywhere. Like everybody gonna know who LOF Rambo is, no matter who they are, no matter their skin complexion, no matter what language they speak. Everybody will know who LOF Rambo is.
Next question, right on time. Where is it just the LOF acronym? And that's an interesting concept that you have. That's two questions. I ask you something similar later. But what made you come up with the name LOF Rambo?
What came up, well, how I came up with it was just like a LOF, like loyalty over family. It's just like it don't matter who's who to you. It's like growing up, especially in Portsmouth, it's like I seen a lot of people get betrayed by people that they thought was close to them, regardless if it was family, regardless if it was friends. Like I seen a lot of it, and then especially it's just growing up and moving out to different places. It's like you can't trust everybody because they don't care about who you are, what you got going on. So that's why I got that LOL from, like loyalty no matter what. I don't care if they're my family, my friends. I'll be loyal to the ones who was most loyal to me. And Rambo is just like not necessarily like that, oh, go hard, go do this, that, and the third. But it's like more so the mind state. It's like I got that I don't care attitude no matter what somebody try to put up against me. I'm gonna knock it down and keep going. No matter what somebody try to say, I'm gonna still be moving, doing what I gotta do to make sure I get to where I wanna get at.
And like you just stated, so you consider yourself a drill rapper, and if so, how do you feel about the stigma, especially lately, that comes with being a drill rapper?
I mean, as far as the stigma, it's just like it's a lot of like stereotypes of like, oh, he a drill rapper, he only talk about this, or he just want to be this, or he just want to be that. But it's like to me, being a drill rapper ain't even really about just speaking about oh wanting to do this or wanting to do that. It's just about that's how we was brought up, that's how you was raised, that's how you was grown up. So it's like you can't talk about something you ain't never witnessed or been about. So it's like in order for me, I say I'm a drill rapper because that's where I come from. It's like I came from those situations, so that's why I speak about. And it just so happened that it fall under being a drill rapper. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like I grew up like, oh, I'm trying to be a drill rapper. I'm trying to be hard for this. I'm trying to be hard for that. It's just like that's my background, and it just so happens that my background made other people be like, oh yeah, he had it rough. He hard. He did that in the third. And then it's like it wasn't something I wanted to be in. It's just something that's like it was already destined. You feel me?
So far, so you coming as a solo artist, have you ever been in a group before, or it's just been you coming up trying to do your thing?
Nah, I ain't never been in no group, especially when it comes to my music, cause I don't do that. But I would say like starting like my music, I had a homeboy, and like we'll do music here and there, just me and him, until it just got to a point in time where I just had to get it on my own and learn how to do everything on my own. So it's like, nah, I ain't never had no group, but I wouldn't say that I ain't never had like help when doing it. You feel me?
Right. So I would ask you to, what does the word leadership mean to you?
I mean, leadership. What it means to me is just being able to do something when other people are scared to do it and showing them that it can be done. You feel me? Like a lot of people from where I'm from, they scared to do some of the stuff that I done. They scared to do some of the stuff that I am gonna do. But it's like as far as me being a leader and showing them leadership, it's like I'm gonna show them that even though you scared, I'm gonna show you how to do it and I'm gonna show you that it can be done from me doing it. You feel me? So that's really what like leadership mean to me.
Okay, definitely doing is right. Could you tell us as an artist, does it vary? What's your formula for making a song?
Was my formula really? It's different. It's like I just really just sit and get into a place in my mind to where I'm just like the most open to where like I'm just like like everybody get into their own little zone, their own little vibe, and I just play beats and just play beats until one just catch my attention, and when that one catch my attention, I'll put it down, and I don't even really write my stuff no more, cause it's like I just listen to the beat and just let it talk back to me, and whatever I feel like the beat saying, that's what I let out, and I always like whatever I went through or whatever I'm going through, whether it's at that time or just previously. I just let it out on whatever beat that I hear.
Okay, that's dope. Um, do you consider your music to be a hobby or a passion?
No, it's definitely a passion. Like I said earlier, like I've been making music. I ain't been making music, but I always been in tune with music since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I started getting into the position to where I can make music. But like music always been around me. So I always walking down the street, love doing little raps with my homeboys, doing this or doing that. But then it's like I got into the position to where instead of me listening to music and listening to other people's lifestyles, I was like, nah, I do that, and I make my own lifestyles on the beat, and I say my how my lifestyle went and how other people come listen to me. So it's for sure
Yeah,
a passion of mine.
that's dope. Like Cass said, what would you say the motivation? Yeah, what's the motivation? Does it vary, or just what's the overall motivation that you have?
My motivation of making music is really it's really not a lot. It's like I come from a place of struggle, and I got a lot of people who still in the struggle. You see what I'm saying? So it's like my motivation is not only to get myself out of any situation that I ever was in and all of the struggle that I had to endure, but also get the ones who still in the struggle out of it. Like I do music more than just myself or just for me. I do it for the people who I know depending on me to get them out. Even though I shouldn't nobody be depending on me, but it's like I'm still doing this for the people who need that extra hand, who need that extra help as far as the people who I went up with, who I grew up with. You see what I'm saying?
Right, cause see, I was gonna go with this as well, cause usually I ask, and you know a lot too, being a youngster. But usually I ask about trials and tribulations, and if you want to give forth, you can, you know, far as like basically like anything that we was talking about growing up. Excuse me, growing up and seeing and trials and tribulations, and does that affect the music?
No, yeah, it definitely do because it's like I listen to beats and it's just like to me certain stuff that goes on or that went on, they get triggered, and once I get into that state, I just start reminiscing of everything. Like while there's friends that die early, while there's family members that die, and I just put it all up there. You feel me?
Hmm. And like we said before, if you consider yourself a drill rapper, I would say what we want to tell these people across the globe listening, the people that's in the states listening, what makes us want to go get a LOF Rambo album, and how are you different from the other drill rappers?
How I say I'm different from the other drill rappers is that I'm real,
Yeah.
and it's like a lot of these other drill rappers, they like to copy each other's swag. They like to do this, they like to do that. But everybody gonna know listening to LOF is like they gonna know, oh yeah, this real, this from the heart. This ain't no cliche, this ain't no playing around. He really real and he really out here ready to get it.
Um, how do you feel? Do you feel a rapper must live and do what he be talking about on those records?
I mean, nah, that's the thing. Like, once you already a huge rapper and you make it out, like that's the goal to make it out. Ain't nobody trying to be rich and famous and still stay where they was trying to get out of, because then that defeats the purpose of you going out to be a rapper. It's like, what's the point of making all this money just to stay in the same messed up position that you was always in? You see what I'm saying? So it's like the goal is you get in the rap game, you let everybody know your situation, your story, and they just bang with you so hard that you start going up and you getting this money and you doing all these things to get yourself from that situation. get people around you out of that situation. So it's like, as far as rappers and they rapping, they can talk about it. That's their story. That's their background. But you don't ever supposed to get out the situation just to turn around and get right back in it. That's how you lose your life.
Excuse, that was definitely a good answer to that question and see where your head's at. That's pivotal. Do you have any, like, not illegal, but do you have any other endeavors or involved with towards making money so far, or any type of plans or ideas? Like, saying that you can, whether you got gear plans, you got a business plan already set for anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I got plenty plans because it's like rapping. That's my passion. But it's like you always gotta have extra plans to go into getting money, just in case one thing don't go. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I got plenty plans of being able to bring in money no matter what it is. I'm gonna always find out a plan to get it. So it's like, but rapping, that's my plan. That's what I want to go get it. But I'm gonna always have different things to go get me more money just in case rapping don't blow.
So I did kind of skip that, and I was trying to get back into background, but like, so how long you been doing this? How long you been rapping? Even if, like, feeling yourself and recording just in the crib, but like, how long you been doing this so far?
I say I really started recording back like middle school days. You feel me? Like I don't even really remember what that age, but I know like middle school is when I really started like sitting, trying to record myself and get it out there. And it's like ever since then, and I'm all the way in college now. So it's like ever since then, from middle school all the way up to now, that's when I started like getting into the recording phases and just getting better over time. Like I've been doing it for a while.
That's what's up. And this leads to this. How do you feel about yourself? I mean, self criticism. What do you think that you need to improve on?
I mean, honestly, I'm always feel like I'm the best out, regardless of what anybody else say. But at the same time, I do understand like what I really feel like I need to improve on is just being able to go in and stay in that mind frame of making music, making music, making music. Cause it's like, yeah, it's a passion of mine, but it's like I get into the habit of I make a song and then I beat myself up so hard on that one song to make sure that it's good, make sure that it's great, and I can be using that time to just make a whole bunch more and then come back around and then be like, let me fix this, let me fix that, let me fix this. But it's like I use that time instead of making a whole bunch of songs. I make that one song and make sure that that's good to the level that can't nobody touch it, can't nobody take that away. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's up. We didn't went through majority of this stuff, so like usually, and I kept it limited though. Usually, I have a game of like yes or no, and we're gonna move to that if you're willing to do it. Basically, I'm just gonna ask you something, and you just give me what's the best answer that pertains to you. You with it?
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right. Like, these are general questions. So, like, I always try to, that's what I was saying with the trials and tribulation stuff. I like to try to give the audience, that's the point, is like to get a feel. You're doing a great job, but to get a feel of what the person is about. Because what I notice, and that's why I like to try to do this, is because I notice myself, like, sometimes an artist could come across, but then, like, those certain big name people that have interviews with people, you could be like, well, maybe I'm, not necessarily listening to everything that he be saying, but I can see the mind frame and what type of person is, and it kind of benefits for the artist. So that's why I like to try to do this. So I'm gonna be the
I
first
agree.
one. It's gonna be shoot or fight.
It
Did I?
really depends on the situation, but yeah, it really depends on the situation. But I'll fight before I shoot it.
Cool. Build or destroy.
I'm building.
Car or SUV.
I like a car. I like a good car.
Um, all right. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
City or country?
City.
Chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Um, it's a difference, but rich and famous.
I want to be rich. I don't care about being famous.
All right. Lead or follow?
Leading.
Beats or lyrics?
Lyrics. Always.
Lil Wayne or NBA YoungBoy?
The old Wayne. If it was the old Wayne, I'm taking old Wayne. But right now, with the new Wayne and Young Boy, I'm picking Young Boy.
All right. Movie or documentary?
I'll take a movie.
Netflix or the Star shows?
Netflix.
Lauren Hill or Erica Badu?
Hmm. Erica Badu.
Gold or platinum?
Platinum.
You do it yourself or you pay for it to get done?
I'm doing it myself.
Fast food or home meal?
Home meal.
Boxing or UFC?
UFC.
NFL or NBA?
NFL.
Sativa or indica?
Sativa.
Auto or revolver?
Auto.
Cool, calm, or live wire?
Cool and calm.
Uh, 7-Eleven or Wawa's?
7-Eleven.
Love or hate?
Hate.
Um, while Dustin, while having a good time on the indica, what is the best snack food for you?
Ah, my best not food. It'll have to be
Or
like
Munchie
some.
grub, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I really, I have to go with like some, some like sour patches or something.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Thank you for
Nothing too crazy.
that's what's up. I'm gonna go back to a few more questions because, like I said, it wasn't super loaded, and we'll get to something later on what I was asking you before, and I timed it. If it's something you want to put out there extra, um, we're gonna go back to which is dope to me, Trench Baby, and the other single. I'm bugging, but Rambo First Blood. Are you gonna stick to the strip? As far as that's concerned, is you gonna let that be like a formula for like on a lot of your records?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Like that's gonna be that. Yeah.
I got you. That's why, like, I was trying to. I mean, we know where you get it from and being older, but I think that's dope. That you know what I'm saying. That's something that that you can play with. Is dope. Um, your favorite current artist and your all-time favorite artist.
My current artist right now is Young Boy, but my favorite all time is Lil Wayne.
Wow, I didn't even speak that, and I did that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Actually, nah. I say my favorite all time is J. Cole. I'll put J. Cole out there.
okay. So you had time. You had time in NC.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've been out here for a minute.
That's what's up. I got a couple more, but like I said, so you want to look into, like you said, making, because I was going to ask about engineering and stuff like that and beat making, and like you said, that is something that you look forward to doing so that you can basically cut out any type of middleman. So, how long have you been like working on that type of stuff, far as editing, making beats, and stuff like that?
I'd say it's probably been about a year. I started actually like getting into the editing part of stuff.
Hmm.
Like before, like recording my music, I wasn't really like into it as that or like into it as deep as I am now. But it's like as
Hmm.
I started learning more about the music and learning like different stuff about it, it's like ain't no need for a middleman when I can sit here and learn that thing on my own.
Right. Do you think, like you said, we asked about the Rambo stuff, so that always can go in there, the drill. Do you think that, like, if a new wave or something, are you going to be able to maintain your creativity, if like, or would you say you want to stick with drill?
I'll always be able to change it, you know, it's all about adapting. So it's like I'm gonna get my foot in the door with just me being me and making this drill music. But whenever the environment change, that's when I'm gonna learn how to adapt.
Like you said about, that's a great task when you saying about the not writing lyrics things. How when did you stumble upon that?
Um, it kind of just hit me because I always would just write my lyrics down whenever I'm listening to a beat. I always write it down, write it down, write it down. But it's like the more I just start freestyling to myself, whenever I'm just chilling and doing my own thing, or if I go to a studio and I'm just in there and I ain't really writing nothing down, it got to the point to where it's like when I'm recording, I'm doing my own stuff for me. It's like I don't even really write nothing down no more. I just play the beat and I let myself just say it. You feel me? I let my heart speak.
Okay. When saying, when the butter's right and you start getting this paper, where's a place that you want to go?
I want to go somewhere. I don't even know. I want to go somewhere ain't nobody really at, but like just open view, something I ain't never seen before. You feel me? Like somewhere like crazy, like Dubai, something like all the way out, or somewhere all the way out in the mountains, and I'm just looking out. You feel me?
Like you said so far, you ain't got to rock out, and that's kind of not your fault too, because of the things that's going on in this world right now. But when you start getting busy, is it already a place that you could see yourself performing at, or that you wanna rock out to?
Uh, like as far as like which state I want to go to rock out, or you saying like,
Just if it's like Madison Square Garden got a name, like Dubai, like you said, Dubai, like is it, or if you've heard or watched documentaries with hip hop, is it a place? Australia, China, Japan, Germany, like those overseas places is dope venues.
oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
like
is it a venue that
I do wanna go like the overseas spot stuff. Like I don't really know a lot of like just name venues, but it's like places out like just overseas out of the US in general. Go out and just perform my shows and just do my thing. That's for sure a must though.
is that also, I mean, it could be cliche, but is that something that you are looking for? Do you doing this to be great? Is that something you want to be talked about? Not like you said, not about just being famous, just the fact that you're participating in something that is dope and cultural. Is that what you're doing it for as well?
Yeah, like it's the fact of just showing like it ain't really to be famous, but just showing that like no matter where you from, you can do it. No matter wherever you come from, no matter any of that situation, like anything, I can do it. You feel what I'm saying? Do anything I put my mind to. It's not really about being famous. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that name out there, but as long as that money coming in, that's that's really like my goal of like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this for everything that I need to do it for. But it's like I'm not looking forward to being famous. You feel me?
Right. Any aspirations or anything in mind so far of where that first millie's going?
That first millie is definitely going back home, going back to Virginia, like, and it's definitely going to like the people who looked out for me, like
Hmm.
my grandma, my mama, my dad. You feel me? Like that's what it's really going to, and it's going straight. The rest of that going straight to the savings.
Right. That's a part of something I skipped over to. Is it but you basically said it, but I still want you to do on your own. I was wrote up here. Do you strike double platinum? Do you give back to the communities or open up something from the areas that you are from?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, like that money start coming in crazy. Like I'm giving back to the schools, to all the little things just to get people to not have to go through what I went through in the streets. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like to go back, make these schools better, make these communities better, make these neighborhoods better, so people can start doing something better with themselves, doing something better with their life instead of just growing up just to die early.
Mm. Also, like again, hearing the tracks that I've heard, it's you're not crying out, but it's a lot of pain that what I'm saying is in them records. It's just personal losses, personal things that happen to the streets out there, to like people that you ran with, family members or anything like that. That, like I said, that probably inspires you and what you just said to want to give back. Because some people get go through things and it don't personally hit them, but I'm asking you if you have anything that ever like touched you, because a couple of the records, like I said, it's coming from a place.
Nah, yeah, like I'd say something really that really hit me is like my uncle died. Like that's what really hit me. Like I was already doing my own thing with music, but it's
Hmm.
like when that came up and my uncle passed away, that's what really made me like, nah, like I gotta get it. Now I gotta go do my one two thing because it's like life's short. And that just showed me really that's another thing with the LOF. It's just like that showed me you can't really trust people because of what you think of them. So it don't matter about the title that they got. It's all about who's most loyal to you. And if ain't nobody ever show loyalty to you, then I ain't trusting you from as far as I can throw you. See what I'm saying?
Right. Where's
So
that come
yeah, that's
from
how
as
that
well?
go.
Like we said, because I said about leadership, then I'll say you're a youngin, but you got a bit dope head on your shoulder. How do you feel, or how do you define your definition of a real man? Not the N word, but a real man.
Yeah. How I say about a real man is just like being able to take that, like whatever pain, whatever was thrown at him, being able to take that and regardless of how he went out with it, but just making like a better footprint for everybody else, a better blueprint for everybody else to not have to go through what they went through. See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you can endure whatever, like go through whatever, but to be a real man is to be able to take that to the chin and make it as best as you can to get everybody else who had to go through that out of the situation so they don't have to go through it as worse as you did. And that's really like that's what really make you a real man. That ain't no like little kid shit.
And was that you like how you raised or whatever? You feel as though that you're a family orientated guy. Yeah, you got family is a thing that means key to you. So you must have come from a solid family. And what does family mean to you?
Yeah, and it's like with that, it's like family is something different. It's like not really about like blood family, but more so who I chose to be my family. You feel what I'm saying? It was never like oh yeah, like they got the same blood as me, so they my family. But it's like, nah, I chose the ones who was the most loyal to me. I made them my family, and we chose that was our family. Who was loyal to us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I was raised up on whoever look out for you, you look out for them. Just like in my song on First Blood, it's like you got my back, I'ma have your back no matter what. So it's like not necessarily about the blood and that make us related, but it's about the struggles you went through. You went through the same struggles as me. You had my back, I'ma always forever have yours.
Yeah, that's dope. Um, what do you feel as though, like, when you first come out there, you think it will waver you if you just don't get, saying instant success? Or like, I mean, are you built for it, or do you got enough material that, like, even if we don't think that that's gonna happen, not how you came out the gate, and coming out the gate rather,
Yeah.
like, would it deter you? Would it kind of knock you off any point of like you're not received the way that you think that you should be received?
Nah, not at all. It ain't gonna shape me, it ain't gonna break me, it ain't gonna do nothing because I know everything not gifted to you. Just like how you was like with the fast food and the home cooked meal, everything that I want is gonna take time. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything that you gonna get ain't gonna come easy. And it's like before it came with this music, it was like I didn't think I was gonna see better than what I was seeing, but eventually I did. You see what I'm saying? So it's like with this music, I look at it as the same way. It's like the more I keep doing it, regardless of what other people say, the more I do it, the more I keep going, regardless. Eventually, it's gonna pop. And until then, I'm gonna just keep doing what I gotta do, keep my head down.
Yeah, dope answers. Like I said, but I'll give a few minutes before we wrap it up for like anybody that's the people that's here to ask Rambo any questions that you liked as far as containing with the music or just what type of person he is, and hopefully when we get this date. Also, that's something I'm gonna say before we get out here too. You gotta let me know, but he got a new video dropping right as soon as we done. Um, but first, Iron Helmet asks you, are you into church or spirituality? He got up there magic, but I guess that is a valid question.
Nah, yeah, that's valid. That's a valid question. Now, I ain't into magic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I believe there's a higher power. I believe in God. You feel what I'm saying? Now, as far as church, I don't feel like you have to, in order to praise God or to show that you love God, that you got to be in a place of building or like in a certain building with a title named church in order to show love. I feel like you can be wherever you at, and like they say, churches say, "Come as you are." So it's like regardless of where I'm at, I feel like you should be able to show love. You feel me? And no matter where you at, you can show love to God. But nah, I don't believe in like no magic and all that other stuff. Like respect to the people who do, but nah, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. Got somebody that's gonna holler at you with music, too. Um, right now where we at, so like I said, when we finish here in a few minutes, you're gonna have somewhere I'm a director to. Yeah, well, I think somebody was supposed to drop a link into your next move. What's the name? Ty wants to ask you, what are your thoughts on the current climate of the rap industry?
Right now, I feel like with the rap industry going, I don't know, like I really it's crazy. It's like you got so many people. I mean, it's good for real, for real. You got so many people doing their own thing. You got so many people like not trying to be like each other, but then you also got people who trying to be like each other, and that's what I don't like. But like the people who out there making their own name and being different in the rap game, that's really like that's what I like. But the comment like it's cool, but it like just like comment, it have its ups, it have its downs. But really, my thoughts on it is like it could be better, but as time go on, especially when I get in, it's gonna change for real.
They had a question. I can kind of answer that because I don't think he just answered that East Atlantic. They asked you, have you ever thought about doing Christian rap? But I already know the answer to that.
Yeah. So with the Christian route, like I ain't never really, I ain't never
Yeah,
sit and just
that.
think about trying to make some Christian rap music,
Yeah, because
like
that'd be
that.
something else. Yeah. I mean, it's your
Yeah.
joint. I just like I put it out there and I'm over talking because I mean you just kind of answered it. Maybe if it was something the question was spontaneous, but you just like me. It's like you don't
Oh
gotta
no, it's
go
cool.
to
It's
no
cool.
building, no building. It's all right,
Yeah.
East Atlantic. I asked to ask a question, but I knew what the answer is gonna be because he just said basically believe in a higher power, but we're not gonna go to no place. So to be a Christian rapper would
Yeah,
be
like
him
you
just
don't
trying
gotta
to
be
sell
no
his soul
place.
to try to go a route to get on or whatever. I mean, that's good, man. Like basically, you know what I'm saying? I think you did a great representation of yourself far as a man, far as an artist. Like I said, like I asked you earlier, is there anything that we haven't discussed that you want to discuss before we get out of here? I was hoping that Don had dropped that link for that video situation. So if even that you could think about that, but also um where you gonna drop that video at?
I'm gonna drop that. I already got like I got the song already out, but I'm gonna drop the video on YouTube, and it's gonna
Okay.
pop. It's gonna pop out legit once we get off of this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you about the interview. Does he have the link for his video? Oh, that's what he's saying. Do you have the link? People's asking, do you have the link so I could so he want to drop the link so everybody can get it if it get the link before we get out of here. You have it?
I ain't out the link. Nah, I ain't even got the link for it, not yet. Like everything's still rendering. That's what I'm saying. Like once it get off, and once we do get off, it'll end up popping up on YouTube. The only link I got is like to the music as far as like on Apple Music, on iTunes, Spotify, stuff like that.
Right. So I mean that's cool. Like I said, I give a couple more questions before we get out here. Like I said, you did a great job, Rambo. And like I said, it's attachments, but I mean the shit's pure and I like the records that I've heard. And I don't know that you're only gonna get better as long as you stay focused and like what you already told all the people is that you are focused and you know, you feel yourself and you are up there. You can do your thing, and it's not brutal joints too. I think people can listen to your records and see that, like you said, you in it, but it ain't brutal. It's just you know, what I'm saying your reality
Yeah,
and
that's the
what
thing
you've
with
been
that
through.
too. And the
Go
thing with
ahead.
that too is like I don't want my music to be on some like, oh yeah, like everybody else, like just straight brutal because it's different people out here, and I had different feelings. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I want that to be like, yeah, you play LOF Rambo. Whenever you want to get into this vibe, you can do that. But for my people who more lyrical, yeah, you can still listen to LOF Rambo and still get into that too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'm leaving so many different ways of being able to make my music, to being able to connect with more than just one type of audience, trying to connect with everybody no matter what.
Right. So, do you got something on like on those platforms on Spotify, anything, or just like which is dope? You do got the video soapboard. Is it or like I said, let the people know all your social media how you can be found. Period.
All right, cool. Like I don't really do a lot of social media, but I am on Instagram, lof.rambo, and on any music platform y'all got, like YouTube, y'all got Spotify, y'all got Tidal, y'all got SoundCloud. I'm up there at lof.rambo as well. So it's like if anybody trying to get in tune, that's all you got to do is type up lof Rambo, and it'll pop up. And then on top of that, if y'all go to my Instagram, y'all click the link in my bio, it'll take y'all to my United Masters, and it'll show y'all the songs that I got dropped, and it'll also be showing the link to the YouTube and showing how to get the video.
Okay, then that's basically a wrap, baby boy. Just go ahead and play on Trench Baby, and we out of here.
All right, for sure.
I thank everybody that came out to check out on LF Rambo. This is not going to be the last time. We're going to check out when he dropped his mixtape, when he had a complete product together. But like I said, we about to have a new video dropping as soon as this is over. You'll be able to find him on as is. What he got in front of you is LOF Rambo on YouTube, the same platform as we here doing it. I thank you. I appreciate you, bro, for coming through into my platform to let us know something about you. And cause I need it too, and I'm about to hear something new. Give me a little bit of trap, baby, so we can get out of here.
I got you, no problem. Young nigga straight from the trenches, he got pain in the system. Got loaded up, scope with the beam, he gon' die if he miss. He only talking to himself cause ain't nobody gon' listen. He ain't got got no feelings for no bitch, but he gon' die by the system. He out here moving like a demon, but ask God to be with him. Been all alone from the jump, so he be scared when you with him. He don't know what's right or what's wrong, he making moves on his feelings. They want no heroes growing up, so we looked up to the villain. Can't ask a boy to be a man when he was raised by a woman. Emotions bottled up inside, but it was not from the liquor. His mama couldn't raise him, so
Wow.
he grew up as a hitter. His daddy locked up in them cells, so he was raised by his niggas. Ain't trust nobody, but that nigga put his trust in his pistol. He riding around straight through the city, ready to blow like a whistle. If you ain't help build up this boat, then nigga, you in that ride. I cut off so many niggas who tried to snake one of mine. I cut off so many niggas, they gave me snake energy. I'm riding around how with the gas, you gotta pay just to see. My uncle dead, but I swear his angel be flying with me. Been at the bottom for so long, the top where I wanna be. Come from them trenches where a nigga wasn't made to survive. Suffering from pain from them wars, you can see in my eyes. I'm pouring liquor in the dirt for all my niggas that died, but I'm still feeling for a war for all them nights that I cried. Young nigga straight from the trenches, he got pain in the system. Got loaded up, scope with the beam, he gon' die if he miss. He only talking to himself cause ain't nobody gon' listen. He ain't got no feelings for no bitch, but he gon' die by the system. He out here moving like a demon, but ask God to be with him. Been all alone from the jump, so he be scared when you with him. He don't know what's right or what's wrong, he making moves off his feelings. They want no heroes growing up, so we looked up to the villain. There be so many people around, but he still feel all alone. He go to sleep clutching that Glock like he gon' die in his home. He tryna do right, but his people make him feel like he wrong. He ready to blow his mind, but something tell him hold on. He meet the shawty, she the baddest and her spirits was good. She know how to treat a man, although she come from the hood. Shawty had rich dreams with a humble soul, you know when she classy. She was a queen up in them streets, but in them she was nasty. They fell in love, but he scared because his heart started to change. He'll come blow a nigga mind if they spoke on the name. And she was loving him so good, he prayed that nothing would change. They was dating for some years until he gave her a ring. Here come they honeymoon, they packing up, they ready to go. She left the room to go outside, some niggas shot through the door. They heard her body 5 times, she just dropped to the floor. They scared it off without a trace, and all you seen was the smoke. He came out running just to see his baby laid on the floor. He on his knees, eyes staring with his head to the lower. He seen some paper in the pocket, read it before he tore it. It said, congratulations, baby, look, we having a boy. He grabbed the gun, blew out his brains, and now he dead on the floor. He lost the only one he loved, he couldn't take it no more. Young nigga straight from the trenches, he got pain in the system. Got loaded up, scope with the beam, he gon' die if he miss it. He only talking to himself cause ain't nobody gon' listen. He ain't got no feelings for no bitch, but he gon' die by the system. He out here moving like a demon, but ask God to be with him. Been all alone from the jump, so he be scared when you with him. He don't know what's right or what's wrong, he making moves off his feelings. They want no help.
Yeah, and that's that, man.
Man, thank you, boy. That shit's dope as hell, man. VA stand up. You know what I'm saying? VA stand up. That's all I can
Yeah,
say. Keep
757
doing your
stand,
work,
man.
bro. Keep doing your work. And when something else pop, let me know. You welcome to the show forever. You already know that because it's other stuff. But man, thank you again. And everybody else, man, just go to it's probably 2 minutes. Just go to the give it a chance and just go punch his name in there as you see it on the screen. LOF Rambo, and he's about to drop something new. I appreciate all of y'all. I see you, Rafiq. Thanks for pulling up. I respect everybody for pulling up and having a good time. And like I said, this man's pursuing his dream, so y'all help him as y'all see, you know, as he does his thing, man.
All right,
Again,
thanks for having me, man.
ain't nothing, man. See you next time. Peace.